Asking Radio is here. Tell everyone you know. The wait is over. 98.5 Speed FM.
Catch us if you can.
Stay here with you. You are a rainbow, so I am a lucky one. I am a lucky one. You are my favorite song. I am a lucky one. I am a lucky one. I am a lucky one. Same. Your love is constant. You've never lost it. Your voice is calling out my name. It makes me miss you, even when I'm with you. Oh, nobody wants to go it alone, and I just wanna stay here with you. So I am a lucky one. I am a lucky one. You are my favorite song. I am a lucky one. I am a lucky one. I am a lucky one. I am a lucky
A speedy welcome to the show for everyone. This is Saturday for Weddings on Asking Radio 98.5 Speed FM. And I am your host on the show. My name is Marysyntia Hangeior, and I'm here with
Felicity Girgir and Rita Shamiga.
And it's Saturday, the 8th day of August 2026. I hope that your Saturday has started off well and you're having fun with whatever you're doing at the moment, and whatever your plans are for today. I hope that they go well. And most especially, you know what we say, Saturdays are for weddings. If today is your wedding day, I mean, congratulations. And even if it's not your wedding day, you're attending someone's wedding, congratulations to you too, because who knows, you might come up with you can find your own husband or wife, from the best man or the best woman, something. People find their partners at weddings too. So whatever you're doing, I hope you remain blessed. You know what we do on Saturdays are for weddings. We talk about weddings, talk about marriages, just everything that goes on before and after those wedding bells. Now today we are talking about couples and their friends. Couples and their friends. Before you meet your partner, sometimes you already have friends. Some you've known for years, some you've been there through work, school, difficult moments, even celebrations, everything in between. And sometimes maybe not just before that, even after the marriage. But what happens when the person you love doesn't like your closest friends? Like they tell you, okay, for instance, your husband tells you, like, these people you're friends with, I don't want these particular people, I don't want you to be friends with them. And then you're looking at it like, these are my friends, right? I'm the one who likes these people, I am the one who knows them. But then your partner is telling you that, I don't like this, your friends. You cannot stay friends with these people. Sometimes it actually goes to the extent that somebody will say, okay, you have decided that you will still go on and be friends with these people, right? I will avoid you. It actually gets to that point. So should your partner actually have a say in who your friends are, whether as a man, as a woman. As a man, do you think that it's okay that your wife, can your wife tell you that, okay, you shouldn't be friends with this kind of people, and then you will actually accept, like you will see those reasons with her? Or do you think that it's out of place? And also as a woman, if your husband say, okay, don't become friends with these people, or stop being friends with these people, because it's not even don't become, at that point maybe you're already friends, like, and he says, stop being friends with these people, is that something that you just take lightly, and then just maybe, okay, my husband says this, so whoever, even if that friend is somebody that you've known from Genesis, to where, like, you're just ready to discard them? Now, you also can call in and be part of the show, and the number for you to call is 0808 427 5464.
That's 0808 427 5464.
Now, we are also streaming live on Facebook at Asking Radio 98.5 Speed FM Markley. So you can watch live on Facebook and even leave a comment if you have something to say. Couples and their friends. Should your partner have a say in who your friends are, right? Should your partner have a say? So let's hear quickly from Rita, and let's talk a little bit, because I see people already, trying to call in. But Rita, if your husband, imagine you get married and then your husband says, like, you cannot be friends with these people, what are you going to do?
So, first of all, I'm not yet married, but just as you said, before, if I should get married, I feel like my partner should be able to understand me and know me well enough to even trust people that I keep around, like I call my friends, because you know the kind of person I am, and you know the kind of person that I would want to be around with. So it's a thing of trust. If your partner trusts you enough, you should be able to trust your decisions as well. That's just what I think.
But would you refuse? Like, would you refuse?
Yes.
It should allow you to have your friends.
Yes.
Okay. So you would insist, like, these are my own friends, so like stay out of it.
And I'm not that a friend type of person that always wants to be around. But then once in a while that I get to meet with my friends, you can't stop me from actually meeting or then keeping my friends. Although we will not be so close, because now we are a couple and we can't be doing all the hangouts that friends normally do. But then you can't cut me off from my friends.
Okay, this is the exact wahala we are talking about. So Felicity, what about you? If you get married tomorrow and your husband says, like, these your friends, I don't like them.
It's more of like, because my partner can have that opinion, and maybe I'll be able to, like, listen to his opinion and see where he's coming from, because most of the time it's like, okay, you're having an issue, maybe my friend does something that you don't like and you're like scared of, okay, I don't want her to influence you or something like that. So I'll be able to listen to the opinion that he has and his concern and all of that. But that thing of saying, oh, I should not be, maybe I will keep a distance, I'll try to understand where he's coming from. But it also depends on how long I've known this person, because okay, I understand your concern, but somebody that I've known since
secondary school, back in the days before I even knew you.
Before I even knew you, I can't just cut that person off, because me and that person have been through thick and thin, but all of that.
Although if his opinions are actually valid, like towards the person's behaviors, if they are not the way it's supposed to be, that's in the right way, I think I might consider it. But then cutting me off entirely from my friends,
exactly, cutting off entirely, I will not do that. But maybe I will keep a distance.
But you know what they say, that once you get married, like, that marriage now becomes like, that's what is first for you.
I know, but it doesn't steal your opinions.
Exactly, because I'm saying that thing of more of like control, like don't be with this person, don't be with that person. It's more of like control. Okay,
but if they tell you like softly, are you still willing to take it? Like, it makes them uncomfortable. You can tell that, okay, they are uncomfortable. It's not like, okay, maybe no command, but then they are like
I said, I'll understand your concern, and maybe I will keep a distance, but totally cutting off.
Even like keep a distance, you're still saying maybe. Okay, so right now you can start putting your calls through and let us hear what you think. Number for you to call is 0808 427 5464.
That is 0808 427 5464.
Hello. Yes, good morning.
Yeah, good morning, Marysyntia.
Yes, welcome to the show, Mr. Dennis Yari. Where are you calling us from this morning?
Yeah, I'm around Wurukum. I came to do something in the Benelux.
All right, let us hear what you have to say.
Yeah, most times people get married these days for different reasons. But of course, if you are marrying a friend, you all know your goals. You already know your values, and maybe probably part of your friends, because your wife to be has her friends. You have your own friends. So it depends on who you are. If you understand yourselves, this shouldn't be too much of an issue.
Okay.
But where there are boundaries and where issues come up mostly is because, for instance, the guy got married to you and you still have most of your single friends trying to be too much around you. Single people cannot give you valid advice as to how couples live because they've not been, they say, experience the best teacher.
Okay.
Right? So most times, these things, there are fantasies that can actually, people can say a lot of things, depending on how they want to look at it.
Okay.
Yes, civilization has come. It depends. If you are married to a woman that is a career woman that is working, definitely she has co-workers, she has, colleagues and all of that. And then people that maybe they went to school together. But in a situation where a man gets married to you, you would definitely have your ups and downs as couples, as a normal thing that happens in every lives of our day-to-day daily lives.
Okay.
And then here you are with somebody who does not have experience of being with a spouse.
Yes.
So if you're having issues, I mean, maybe probably you mention it to her, which is normal. Sometimes you have to confide in a friend or somebody closer to you. The advice they will give you will not be the one that will help in your marriage.
Okay.
So when people say, I don't like for instance, now you're married, and you can see the kind of dress that these girls dress today, wearing a clothes exposing vital parts of their body. I don't think anybody will be comfortable saying that he's back to his house and those kind of friends come visiting. So sometimes when people say they don't like this kind of friends, because they say, show me your friend, I know who you are. So whether you like it or not, you have some influence in one way or that. So, but in a situation whereby you are married and your friends is also married, and then you are rolling as friends, and then stuff like that. They have a different way of influencing you.
Okay.
So society is on the fast lane now. So a lot of things are not really the way our mothers and our fathers yesteryears this one.
Okay.
So you also have to look at what the wife is bringing to the plate, as in the family union.
Okay.
So when they talk of control, okay, now you want to buy a check that the husband has to provide. But once you are working, you also have some liberty as into things you can do.
Okay.
So when we are talking about these things, we should be looking at differences in how they affect us based on who we are in the marriage. You understand? All the things we are talking about here is this. Some girls have been to school here and everything. The people they know, but all of a sudden somebody come all the way from Lagos, but the guy is doing well. You get married to somebody you don't know. So definitely those things will come up, because when you become couples, as the Bible will tell you that you are naked to each other. It's not about nakedness or being only naked in the bed. It's about being truthful to each other. So sometimes these things start coming up because you begin to know the real person you try to marry to. Maybe probably you're not even compatible. Then issues start coming up.
All right.
But ordinarily, we as human beings, our adults should have some level of freedom to do some things. But once you are married, even though we guys, sometimes instead of you coming back by 12, you start coming back home early because you're a married person. So it comes with a lot of responsibility.
All right. All right.
Thank you very much.
Thank you so much for calling in to be part of the show. It's Saturdays are for weddings on Asking Radio 98.5 Speed FM. And this morning on the show, we are talking about couples and their friends. Should your partner have a say in who your friends are? If your partner says that you cannot be friends with these people, stop being friends with this person, I am not comfortable with it, and I don't like this kind of friends. Like, are you stopping or are you not stopping? Some people say that, well, I am the one who knows my own friends, and then he should not be, or she should not be the one that is deciding, okay, this person that I've known since the time I had not even met you, like, you want me to stop becoming being friends with them, things like that. So should your partner actually have a say in who your friends are? You also can call in, let us hear from you, and the number for you to call is 0808 427 5464.
That's 0808 427 5464.
We are also streaming live on Facebook at Asking Radio 98.5 Speed FM Marketing, so you can watch live on Facebook and even leave a comment if you have something to say. We heard Dennis Yarif and what he says. So first I will comment on something. He's talking about, okay, sometimes it's like it depends on the type of friends.
Yes.
Hello.
Hello, big lady.
Yes, good morning. What is your name and where are you calling from?
My name is Big Sam from North Bank, aka Mr. Brain.
I see why you called us big lady. So because you're Big Sam, like, now dash us big too.
You can make yourself bigger or bigger.
All right, welcome to the show, Big Sam.
All right. Thank you.
Go on.
I should have a say in my partner's kind of friend that she keeps to some extent. Yes, it should not be. I would just want her to cut off her friends totally, because now she's married, and there should be a barrier. There should be a line that she should draw between her and her friends.
Okay.
Because friends influences the other positively or negatively. And that tends to be a problem. If it is a negative one, it tends to be a problem in the family. Like when my wife is not married, normally they used to hang out. You understand? Go to do hang out with the ladies.
Yes.
But now she's married, they still want her to hang out like the way they do. And that is not healthy for my wife. So I should tell her that those kind of friends that don't understand that you are married and they still want you to hang out or do those things that you used to do when you're single, it's not a good friend. It's not right. It's not somebody that have brain to understand that you are married and you should cut some things off your life. Yes, that kind of friend. I should tell my wife not to relate to them that much, not to cut it totally. You understand me? And my wife should understand that she's married and she shouldn't be doing things like as if she's not married.
Okay.
Yes, so likewise her, she can still tell me you should find out with friends that don't help matters at all. So she have the right to tell me how to relate with them, who to cut off from my life, or reduce being close to that person.
Okay.
So that is my take this morning.
All right.
Have a great day.
Thank you so much, Big Sam, for calling in to be part of the show. It's Saturday for Weddings on Asking Radio 98.5 Speed FM. We are talking about couples and their friends. Should your partner have a say in who your friends are? Like, if your partner says you have to stop being friends with this person because I'm not comfortable with them, like, do you stop being friends with that person? Let us hear what you think today. We are also streaming live on Facebook at Asking Radio 98.5 Speed FM Marketing, so you can watch live on Facebook and even leave a comment if you have something to say. Rita, you heard what Dennis and even Big Sam, right?
Yes.
What they said. So what do you think? To me, I feel like it's a kind of similar, depends on the kind of friends, right?
Exactly.
But what do you think?
So That's first. This is the point I want to come from. Like this is the point I want to start with. You are married to somebody, true, and before you get married, there should be a level of understanding. And even with the person's behaviors, the things the person loves to do, and the kind of decisions the person is capable of taking. So I feel that person on her own or his own should be able to, set boundaries, because now I'm married, just as they've said. But then it doesn't mean that you totally cut them from all their friends.
Okay.
That's just what me I'm standing on. I mean to say they should have their own opinion.
So you're agreeing with like what they said, but then it shouldn't be like totally like cut all of them off, or how do you mean?
Exactly. It shouldn't be like a control that you must not stay with friends, you should not have friends, we are now married. But then trust that person's decisions.
Sometimes when we talk about friends, sometimes it's not like all the friends. Sometimes even that one that you like more than the rest of them, they say this woman that you keep, I don't like this, like I'm not just comfortable with her, or this man every time, why are you always with this man every time, and that one is your bestie, like that's the one that you actually prefer even more than all the friends. So maybe that partner is not saying that don't have friends at all. They are saying that this particular friend, like I don't like friend. But to you now, you're not saying that one is your bestie, or that's the most important one to you.
The reasons for me to cut off from that friend should be clear. There should be a solid reason for me to like leave that particular person.
Okay.
Because we are now couples, so it's not like every day I'll be seeing those friends, but once in a while, and then you're still saying I should cut off from them. So there should be a solid reason as to why I should avoid those.
What do you think, Felicity? The way you're agreeing, like let me hear you. Okay, also, you heard what the poet said. So what do you think?
From Big Sam actually said something. He said that it also depends on the kind of friends, right? And he also added that sometimes it's because maybe that friend that you have, I think both of them actually mentioned that the person is not married yet. So maybe the person's decisions, or like still dragging you out for some kind of hangout that you as a married person should not be going for anymore. So it will definitely like make your partner not be comfortable, because as a person that is as a married person, you are not supposed to be doing some things that single people are doing, because now you are married, you are taking.
So once you marry, you cut off your single friends.
I'm not, no. I'm still getting there.
Don't first me and marry you, because I still want to be friends.
I'm still getting there.
So you also can call in and let us hear from you. Number for you to call is 0808 427 5464.
And that is 0808 427 5464.
Let us hear, should your partner have a say in who your friends are? If your partner says to them, I don't like, that could even be someone's story right now. Like your partner says that these your friends, your wife is telling you that these friends that you have, me, I don't like them, or like stay away from these people. Or your husband is saying to you, I don't like this your friend, like stay away from this particular friend. Sometimes it even gets to the point that they're telling you that maybe you have to choose between me and this your friend one day, because you don't want to stay away from them. Like what do you do at that point? Do you actually stop being friends with them? Should they actually have a say, or are your friends your own friends, and then what your partner has to say is not valid in that place? Let us hear you. And we are also streaming live on Facebook at Asking Radio 98.5 Speed FM, so you can watch live on Facebook and even leave a comment if you have something to say. Should your partner have a say in who your friends are?
And Marysyntia, I wanted to ask you a question earlier. So you've attested to the facts on different occasions that you're a stubborn person. Okay. So if you're in these shoes, what would be your decision?
I'm thinking about it. Let's answer. Yes, hello.
Yes. Hello, good morning.
Yes, good morning. Tell us your name and where you're calling from.
Yeah, my name is Sarah. I'm calling from North Bank.
Welcome to the show, Sarah.
Okay. About the topic.
Yes.
I think your partner should have a say over the type of friends you're mingling with. Like for me, it's not a bad thing. It's normal, because some friends are just coming to like spoil up your relationship, and the type of life you're living when you're single, you can't still be living that same life.
Exactly.
And when you're married, with those, like for me, when I was married, before I got married, the friends, just few of my friends that I mingled with when I was single, that I'm still with at this moment.
Okay.
Because even when we sit and we are talking, their own reasoning is different from mine.
Okay.
Like I discuss about married things, and the one is about single life, single girl's life. So sometimes our reasoning are different. So I see no reason why mingling with them. Those that I do have as friends, as those that okay, I also married. I do mingle with them as friends now.
All right.
But those that were single, not that I like set them aside, but we still talk, but not like before.
All right.
So
Thank you
that's
so
my own
much.
opinion.
Thank you so much, Sarah, for calling in to be part of the show. So I think most people are going towards
Yes.
like if it's a single. What do people have against single friends now? What is
It's more of
happening?
like, but we are like, it's like being scared that.
Hello.
Yes. Hello.
Hello.
Yes.
I'm sorry, Dennis calling back.
All right.
I want to disabuse the mind of my sister. Is it Rita? What's her name?
Rita.
When you talk about control in the marital life, a man sees a woman, fall in love with her, get to meet her, get married and pay the dowry. You change your name from your maiden name to your own marital name. That's your husband name. That's already a control because you have agreed to be in this partnership of one is the leader and one is the person following behind. So there are certain things that you will not enjoy like when you were in your own father's house. That's why they say you are now couples. Even the man himself has left his own family to come to you so you can build your own. So unless the two of you agree, the center cannot hold.
Okay.
Yes, understanding wise, there are certain things that I say our mothers used to do that it's no longer even practical now. But for you to say that the man is trying to control you, my sister, a woman that agreed to leave her family to come and start answering another man's name, you're already in that shoe. You understand?
All right.
So it has to be very respectful because you're already adults. Even if your partner is trying to stop you from doing some certain things, then cut to the mind that you should come with some explanations and then, so that you don't feel slighted. But if you say you cannot be controlled, it means you cannot get married. Because you must be controlled. You are already somebody's essence property. The person has paid. That is why even the children that are coming from you are bearing his name.
Okay.
So you must know that marriage comes with a lot of responsibility and sacrifices. It is left on people who are educated to know that, yes, this person for agreeing to be my wife and bear children for me deserves some respect. She or he, everything that has to do with the family is a partner in this union. So to some level of that, I need to also explain some certain things to her in a way that it does not show as if I'm disrespecting her.
Yes, so I would like to ask this question, sir, Mr. Dennis. So you said that there are a lot of things that our mothers in the past used to do that are no longer happening these days. So does it mean that because a man has paid a woman's dowry, the woman is no longer entitled to her opinions?
I never said so. If you understand me very well, I said as much as you have some opinion. Now let me just put it this way. You are my wife, for instance, and you are in my house. Even if you are going to the market, if I'm in the house, God to the man, you tell me, sorry, honey, I'm going to the market to buy something.
Exactly.
You cannot just walk out. You cannot just walk out without telling me.
True.
You understand?
But then there should be. Okay, go on.
If you are saying that as a man, I may decide to even go out without telling you.
Wow.
Do you know that happens? Yes.
Wow. Why is what's the reason, sir?
I think that you are trying to bring in gender bias.
No, it's not about gender bias.
No.
I'm just trying to understand and relate to your explanation, sir.
Maybe you have to come for consultation. But I'm telling you that, yes, I'm telling you that you must, as a woman, you must be submissive to your husband. And that is why it is already said, even in the Bible, if you go to marriage conflict, they tell you things. Because all that we demand from our wives is respect. So if a woman that is my wife is with somebody that I feel that I don't like, I'll talk to you, not as if I'll say, please, I don't want to see this person. I will give you reasons why I feel that you're not compatible. It is now left for you to convince me why that person is your friend and you feel that you should continue.
I also have a question.
So let me just ask this final question. So is the same leverage assigned to a woman to also tell her husband, that's in your own situation, to also tell you that she doesn't want to see you with such friends or some kind of people?
Yeah, she has that right.
Okay.
She has that right, and then this is it. A woman you are married to becomes like your mother, your advisor, and everything. So nobody is saying that because you're a man, then you know everything. Certain things that your wife will see that you may not see, that she will tell you, oh honey, this kind of thing is not good. Okay, for instance, you are in a neighborhood, somebody who is always drunk, and then they say it's your husband's friend. You understand?
Yes.
Those kind of things, you will not be proud to say that my husband's friend is a drunkard. So when you tell your husband that my love, I don't like this kind of person because his behaviors are not really, worthy of even our children looking up to. You will say those things, and then I don't think there's anything wrong with that.
All right.
But in a situation where, I'm not, because marriage is for two people. So once you talk about a man, you must talk of a woman. It's only the two of them that can make marriage happen.
All right.
You understand?
All
but
right.
I only gave you examples of saying that the man has to pay money.
All right. Understood.
Off your house.
Okay.
Have you ever paid money to come and marry somebody?
Let's give other people the opportunity to also call in because I'm sure they are itching to call. Thank you so much for calling in to be part of the show. It's Saturday, for Weddings on Asking Radio 98.5 Speed FM. My name is Marysyntia Hangeior and I'm here with
Felicity Girgir
and Rita Shamiga.
And this morning we are talking about couples and their friends. Should your partner have a say, in the friends, the friends that you keep, should your partner have a say in who your friends are? Like if your husband tells you that I'm not comfortable with the friends that you have right now, or your wife tells you that I'm not comfortable with the friends that you have right now, like are you supposed to stop that friendship? Would you stop that friendship? Some people have already gone there and then they have already done that part of it. Like have you do you stop that friendship, or what exactly do you do? And we are also streaming live on Facebook at Asking Radio 98.5 Speed FM Makudi, so you can watch live on Facebook and even leave a comment if you have something to say, and based on your own opinion. I mean, not from another, but everyone with their own opinion. Nobody is taking it personal. We are just actually talking about it. So there's also this part. I saw something about this part of it, because I've been talking about the single friends part. So much. It now seems that everybody is targeted. That single friend. That's the one that's spending.
But about that, it's more of like we said we have been saying that it depends on the kind of friends that you have. So it's not like a target to those single friends. It's a target to like, who are those single friends? I don't know if you guess what I'm trying to say. Is like, what are the behaviors that those your single friends
and
have,
their level of influence,
and their level of so it's not like you're saying, okay, if you have a single friend, don't be with that single friend, but that single friend that you have, what are the behaviors?
But that one again, Sarah says, our caller Sarah, she says that she had to reduce friendship with
because the kind
their
of
thoughts
things
don't align.
exactly.
It's not because maybe they were bad people.
Yes, from her story you will notice that she's able to discern with the kind of friends she wants to. That's the discern. I mean, is she's able to understand the people she wants to be with. She wants to be with. She has already separated those kind of people that will only push her back to the era of being a single girl. Meanwhile, she's now married. Okay. So she was able to discern and take decisions on her own. It didn't mean that her
somebody
husband had
to tell her
to move away from those kind of friends.
Okay. You also can call in, let us hear from you. If your partner says that he's not comfortable with the friends you are, he or she is not comfortable with the friends that you have at the moment, are you dropping those friends, or what are you doing? Number for you to call is 0808 427 5464,
and that's 0808 427 5464.
Call in and let us hear from you. We are also streaming live on Facebook at Asking Radio 98.5 Speed FM Makudi, so you can watch live on Facebook and even leave a comment if you have something to say. Now there is something about this thing of like, my husband is this person's friend, like my husband is your husband's friend, then does that make automatically maybe the ladies now become friends? I don't know if people are getting me, because I've seen that thing so many times, like, okay, this one is the husband's friend, so like he comes to the house. I've seen that in my own house, like maybe my dad's friend, and then the wife came to the house also, and automatically like they're supposed to like bond or something, but they start acting to each other like we are already friends. I don't know, is that something, do people have an idea, is that something like required also, or I don't get it?
For me, I would say that it's not a must to like, it's not like necessary to be like friends, like best friends or anything like that, but that friendly kind of bond is needed, because it's more of like trying to like join families together or have that understanding, or just being casual, should I say friendly with each other.
What if I don't want to be friend with that family?
I'll call it courtesy, because as far as your husbands are friends, you should be able to present.
If you don't want to be friends with the person, it's okay. I don't think there's anything wrong with.
But then let it not be like it's a beefing kind of thing. Like
no, it's not beef,
just courtesy.
But then that sometimes it's not beef, but somehow like it just looks like, okay, maybe you're being rude, because I don't know, what if I don't want to be friends with that family, but then my husband is, and all of a sudden me and the wife too, we are supposed to be. Hello, good morning. Okay, we cannot hear you, but you can still call us back. Number for you to call is 090, it's 0808 427 5464.
That's 0808 427 5464.
And we are also streaming live on Facebook at Asking Radio 98.5 Speed FM Makudi. So you can watch live on Facebook and even leave a comment if you have something to say. Imagine your husband told you today that I don't like those friends that we have, or maybe I've already told you before, like what did you do? Or your wife says that, oh, these your friends, I'm not comfortable with them. What are you doing about it? Do you stop being friends with those people, whether it's someone you've known from pre-nursery or wherever people say that they know their friends from? Are you stopping, or what exactly are you going to do about it? Let us hear you this morning. Hello. Yes, good morning. Yes, what's your name and where are you calling from?
I'm Abraham James, calling from opposite.
All right.
Brewery.
All right, welcome to the show, Abraham. So what do you think? Should your partner have a say in who your friends are?
Yes, she will have a say.
Okay.
She will have a say. Exactly, she will have a say. Because you women keep secret. That's one fact. One funny fact.
Okay.
No, it's not funny. That's
Okay.
Women have secrets.
Do men not keep secrets?
That men don't have.
Okay.
For me, I don't have secret like that.
Okay. I find it. We're finding it difficult. Hello. Yes, go on. You said to you don't have a problem with what? Maybe call us back. His network is really bad, but maybe if you try again, just maybe you would catch up with us. It's 0808 427 5464.
And that is 0808 427 5464.
We're also streaming live on Facebook. It's Asking Radio 98.5 Speed FM Makudi. So if you're unable to call, then maybe leave a comment there on Facebook and we'll see it and we'll read your comment, right here. And then you can even hear us, get an answer to that. So first, they say that women have secrets. Is it easy? Men and women who have secrets more safe. But okay, that one is topic for another day. Special for another day. But then okay, and we were talking about having to like
be friend
to your husband's
friend's wife,
your husband's friend's wife, But then if you ask me, I've noticed a pattern that is mostly like the men when they come with their friends, then the friend's wife is now friends with, I don't know if you understand, but if it's coming from the woman's side, like it's the woman that brought her friend, the husband, they don't used to jam like that. I don't know if you get what I'm saying. The husbands will not be jamming and
like
but
there's
then,
no connect.
Yes, like nothing. It's just see you as nothing, like anything. There's nothing there. But then when it's like the women, and I keep wondering, like, is it some special kind of, is it like requirement? But Rita said it's courtesy, right?
It's just courtesy.
You think it's courtesy?
And for me, I feel like it's just like trying to make, it's more of like, okay, if you come with we are just trying to be friendly, and all of that. We just want to be friend. We are just trying to be friends so that people, the environment will not be uncomfortable. Because just imagine, okay, my husband's friend comes comes to the house with his wife, and then they are talking, and then me, I'm sitting in my own chair on my phone, and she's also sitting. So it's kind of like, okay, let's try to be friendly with each other, and maybe even share experiences or something like that.
Okay. All right. I get you. So you can still call in. Let us hear you on 0808 427 5464.
That's 0808 427 5464.
Hello.
Hello, it's Abraham again.
All right. Welcome back to the show, Abraham.
Thank you. As I was saying, women have a lot of secrets.
Okay.
So as a man that I am, if my woman advised me to stay away from my friends, maybe somehow, I'm not saying it happens sometimes, but it happens.
Okay.
Some friends are not good friends. You as a man, you should know. That's the first thing you should know.
Okay.
But some men to trust their friends. So when a woman asks you not to keep such friends, maybe somehow the friend is going back behind you. That is one of the most reasons why you should keep twice.
Okay.
Because some friends, they are desperate going behind you.
Hello. Oh, okay. I see. It's really struggling with that network. But he said, part of what the points, he wants to make.
And then I believe that Dennis here mentioned something like that to begin with. More of like, you should explain why, and then both of you should be able to check why. Like, why don't you want me to be friends with this person?
I was really interested to know what he says, like, happens. Like, sometimes it happens. I don't know if it's my brain that is going to one direction like that, but like, I really wanted to know. But then he is saying that sometimes maybe for instance, your wife knows that there is something up with this person, and then
she keeps a lot of secrets.
Okay, and then she is like, maybe she's not telling you the secret, but then she's telling you don't be close to this person, so you just find reasons with it. So Rita, let me ask you this question, because I realized I didn't even ask. You are saying that, okay, if your partner is saying this, don't be friends with these people, you're not going to stop, because they have to be like reasons, right? Valid reasons or something like that. So what if it was the reverse? If you're telling your partner don't be friends with this person, would you accept it that he is unable to like stop?
Okay, so I'll be so fast with this explanation. Now, before I made that comment, I said there should be a level of trust and understanding between these partners. As much as if that partner tells you to stay away from this person, that means you are supposed to, or there should be an explanation as to why you don't want the person to be here, because you already trust this person, that this person is going to make decisions that will not only be beneficial to her but to the family. Okay. So for him to say stay away from that person, there should be an explanation.
Is that how you're going to be looking at it as well? Like you explain to them, because it's you. I'm asking you what you will do,
and the husband should be able to explain to me that why do you want me to stay away from that person? Okay. And I'm not the person that always keeps friends around. So with the 3 to 2 friends I have, and you still want me to stay away from them, then you should give me a reason.
Okay. Exactly. Felicity, you were also talking about reason, so let us hear it from the other side. Imagine it was the reverse case, and then it's you that is trying to, maybe you're seeing something in that friend that you don't want them to keep, but then they are still keeping that particular friend. Would you like maybe be upset about it, or would you feel the way you're feeling right now, that it's your turn?
Yes, if my reasons are valid, like what I was saying, if I will give reasons as well, and then my husband should also be able to like understand my concerns, like this is why I don't want this person, and I don't think I'm the kind of person that will ever say like stay away from. I'll say keep a distance, because
keep a distance and stay away. Keep a distance and stay away.
No, keep a distance is more of like you're not hanging out too much the way you used to. Okay. So it's more of like, I'm not, because it's possible that these two people, you and your friend, have been through thick and thin. I've said this thing from the beginning. So it's more of like, I'm not telling you to cut off, because I don't know what both of you have been through together. Maybe you even knew that person before you knew me. People who have been growing up together and all of that. So I'll also try to, because the bond that they have, imagine years of friendship, and you're just saying like throw it away, like it's hard.
But there's also this thing of like, if you marry, the marriage is now the first thing in your
Priority.
But
phone.
it's hard.
You
But
know,
it's hard.
so with all these things together, you know, at the end of the day, the ball, I think the ball is different in everyone's
True.
court. You know, the size can be different in yours. You know, your own partner can be this type of person. Is me, I think it's just based on your understanding, like how you're. I'm not there yet, but like when I'm talking to myself or when I'm thinking about how I am going to be there, that's how I put it. Like at the end of the day, it's just going to depend on our understanding,
Yes.
right? So that is it for Saturdays for weddings today. I've been your host on the show. My name is Marysyntia Hangeior, and I've been here with
Felicity Girgir.
And Rita Shamiga.
we have been talking about couples and their friends. Saturdays are for weddings. We'll come to you every Saturday at 11 a.m. We talk about weddings, marriages, just everything that happens, you know, before and after those wedding bells. Coming up next at 1 p.m. it's Speedy Kids here on Asking Radio 98.5 Speed FM. Keep enjoying music of your life until then.
We feel like taking a break so that others can catch up. No way.